Coach Lena from Light Some Hearts here with video 2 in our 4-part video series on overcoming stress and anxiety triggers by creating positive anchors. So in our last video, we talked a little bit about how anchors are set, what anchors are, and how a positive anchor can overcome a negative anchor. So let's talk about and practice creating your very own positive anchor. And this is something that I absolutely love to teach and love to work with people on in my business, Light Some Hearts. So here is how we're going to create a positive anchor. First of all, now an anchor does not have to be a physical object, but just for this practice session, let's do it with a physical object. And let's make it something that you can easily have with you, particularly when you go to wherever this place is that you have to deal with that you don't particularly like to deal with, or maybe it's not a place, maybe it's certain people that are inside a place that you have to deal with, but whatever the circumstance, let's pick an object that you're easily able to take with you to this place. For example, perhaps it is a hair clip that you can wear. Maybe it's a pen. This could become your lucky pen, right? Or some other little trinket that you love to carry with you. Maybe something that you already have a very positive feeling about. Because if you already have a really positive feeling that you associate with this little object, that's going to make it even better to create an anchor with, because we already have a head start. So if you have something like that, definitely use it. For the sake of this example, I am going to choose a lucky pen. And just so that I can engage even more of the senses, because remember, the more of the senses we can engage, the better. And remember, the senses are sight, smell, taste, touch, and hearing. So I'm going to choose a lucky pen. So what senses can we associate with a pen? Well, we can look at it. So sight. We could listen to the clicking of the pen. You know, when you click the little button on the top of the pen to make the ink come out. Maybe it's a scented pen. I'm going to use a scented pen for this example because the sense of smell is actually one of the strongest senses that there is. So anything that you can actually smell is going to create a very strong anchor. And we can touch the pen. It has a certain texture. You could even add one of those special textures or grips or whatever add something on a little chain that's attached to the pen if you want to give it a little more texture, something that is pleasant to you to touch. So that's going to engage a lot of our senses. I don't think I want to taste the pen. I don't recommend that, but maybe you have something that would engage your sense of taste. So I want you to pause this video right now.
You're about to have a guided visualization.
The object that you're going to use for your anchor so that we can do a little anchor setting exercise with it, okay?
Please be seated in a supported position.
Okay, I'm going to assume now that you have your object, or that you're going to replay this part of the video after you choose your object. So holding your object and looking at it and feeling that texture of it and listening to it. So again, if it's a pen, maybe clicking the top of it, or perhaps it makes some other sound. And if it does not engage all of these senses, that's okay. But again, the more senses you can engage, the better. So again, engage your senses with this object. Just notice what it looks like, what it feels like, what it sounds like, what it smells like, perhaps what it tastes like. Again, probably not if it's the pen. But so again, engage your senses. And now close your eyes and just imagine a time and a place and a situation where you felt absolutely calm, confident, focused, and in control. You felt at your absolute best. You felt wonderful. And as you continue to imagine this situation, see it as strongly as you can. Imagine that every color, everything that you could see around you at that time, that you could see it very clearly now, as if you are there right now. Any sounds that you could hear, let them be now just as audible and clear as if you were there again in this scene where you felt calm, confident, in control, and focused. Any textures that you could feel, let yourself feel them so strongly. And even feel the temperature of the air as it touched your skin. Feel yourself breathing at the rate that is just perfect for you in this situation. Notice the beating of your heart as you are in this situation. Everything that you could see so clearly and bright. Everything that you could hear so audible. Anything that you could smell. Notice those smells so strongly. Anything that you could taste. Notice that taste. Notice everything that you could touch, and notice growing stronger and stronger those feelings inside you. The feeling of confidence, that feeling of calm, that feeling of being in control, flowing through every nerve, every cell, every fiber of your being, growing stronger and stronger. And as you notice all of these sensations of that situation, that time when you felt calm, confident, focused, and in control, going stronger and stronger and stronger, you continue to hold that anchor. And now you open your eyes and look at that anchor. As you continue to feel that sense of calm, confident, focused, and in control, look at your anchor. Feel your anchor. Touch it. Smell it if you can. Listen to it if you can. And as you do, continue to feel that sense of calm, confident, focused, and in control from that situation, flowing through every nerve, every cell, every fiber of your being, stronger and stronger. And when it's become the strongest that it possibly can, really focus on that anchor that you're creating. Notice how it looks, smells, feels, sounds, or tastes. And just take a deep breath and exhale slowly as you feel that sense of calm, confidence,
and
focus,
now
and
you'll
control
completely return to this present moment, still feeling that sense of being calm, confident, focused, and in control.
Continue to focus on your anchor. Now, you just need to do exercises and practices to continue to make your new anchor even stronger. So every time you find yourself in a situation where you feel again those ways that you want to feel, and it has to be very strong, where you feel a very strong sense of calm, confidence, joy, have your anchor with you. So if my anchor is a pen, I'm going to take my anchor with me. So if I know that, for example, I'm going to be going out with friends and I'm going to be having a great time and we're going to be in a fun place and we're going to be laughing and I'm going to be feeling confident and I'm going to be feeling at peace and calm and I'm going to be feeling focused and we're going to be having fun, I'm going to take my anchor pen with me. And in those moments when I feel at my very, very best, I'm going to take my pen out. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to feel it, touch it. If it's a scented pen, I'm going to smell it. I'm going to click the little clicky thing at the top so I can hear what it sounds like. At those moments when I am feeling very strong sense of positive emotions. And the more that I do this, the more I will associate my anchor, my pen, with those positive feelings. And I can test this by taking out my pen in a neutral situation. Let's say I'm just at home relaxing, and I take out my anchor again. And when I see it, touch it, hear it, or smell it, I should instantly notice, once again, that I feel that sense of calm, confidence, and joy that I've come to associate now with this anchor. And when that works, then I know that it's ready for the big test, which is to take my pen with me, take my anchor with me to the place that I do not like to go to, this place that usually used to fill me with anger or grief or fear or stress. I take my lucky pen with me, and when I get to that place with the negative that's associated with the negative feelings, I take out my lucky pen and I take a few deep breaths, exhale slowly, and I look at my pen and I notice all of the little details of it, the color, and any shapes on it. I click the little top and I listen to the sound of the ink going in and out as it clicks. I smell the scent of the scented pen. And I feel with my hands, I feel the texture of the pen and notice what that feels like against my fingers. As I continue to take deep breaths and just let those positive feelings that I've associated with this pen wash through me as I focus on my pen and take deep breaths. And when you have done this, then you are ready.
In the next video, you'll learn to set an anchor
move
without
into that
using an
place
object.
that used to be associated with those stressful, negative thoughts.